Yeah, sure, sir. So Tata Technologies is a subsidiary of Tata Motors,
Okay.
which was founded in 1989, and it has a global presence over 27 countries. Tata Technologies specializes in providing engineering and product life cycle management services to companies in sectors like automotive, aerospace, industrial machinery, and consumer goods. It also offers a range of services, including product design and development, engineering services, manufacturing solutions, and digital transformation. Uh,
Okay.
Coming to the business and offerings that this company has to offer, like I said, like told in the earlier slide, the industries that it's majorly serves is automotive and aerospace, which yeah, providing engineering, research, and design services. It also offers its expertise in industrial heavy machinery. Some of the core services offered by this company are in engineering and research and design services. It also offers digital enterprise solutions. Its clientele includes Jaguar, Land Rover, Tata Motors, and VinFast, which contributes to around 57% of its overall revenue and around 71% of services revenue. The company was heavily dependent on anchor clients like Tata Motors and Jaguar Land Rover, with a revenue mix of more than 54% in 2020. Uh,
Okay.
Coming to financial analysis, uh, the company has seen a growth in its capital, operating profit, operating profit margin, as well as net profit. It had a debt of 637 crore in the year 2018, after which Tata Tech has been debt free. We can observe that the company has been efficiently using its capital, which is imminent, given that its ROE has been maintained well over 20%. Now ROE, yeah. So Tata Tech also has surpassed its peers in compound annual growth rate, which is standing at currently at 36%.
Who are the peers?
Um, Peers include L&T. Just a second. One is, I think, L&T and KPIT and Tata Elxsi.
Okay.
Yes. The company has strategically focused on electric vehicle sector within the product engineering segment, which is coupled with substantial global industry position. It has also Tata Technologies offers a range of services, which includes IT consultancy, SAP implementation, CAD, yeah, and CAM engineering and design consultancy. It generates approximately 80% from its services, 11% from its products, and 9% from education, as on financial year 23. Um, it has mitigated its risk and has offered a potential for robust top-line growth using its diversification into defense and educational solutions.
Okay.
So I'm going to be talking about the details of this IPO. The this IPO For this IPO, the bidding period spanned from November 22nd to November 25th in 2023. The shares were listed on both Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange on November 30th. Each share had a face value of 2 rupees, and the IPO's price band ranged from 475 to 500 per share. The investors could purchase shares in lots of 30, and the minimum investment for retail investors was 15,000. The IPO offered shares worth 3,000 crores, and the Funds raised from this IPO were earmarked for the repayment of borrowings, meeting working capital requirements, and covering general corporate expenses. These are the key details. It followed a book building issue format, which represents an offer for sale of existing shares. This method allows for strategic allocation of shares, and the deals are outlined in this table. So, a few allocation specifics are mentioned. They ensured a fair distribution with the net offer to the public category with no less than 35% allocated to retail individual investors. Additionally, a minimum of 15% went to non-institutional investors and qualified institutional buyers with a specific 5% and 50% to qualified institutional buyers with a specific 5% which was set aside for mutual funds within the QIB category. Turning our attention to the table, you'll see various investor categories and their respective allocations. In this breakdown, shares offered represents the quantity of shares available in each category, amount reflects the total value of shares offered in monetary terms, and size indicates the percentage of total issue size allocated to each category. For instance, the anchor investors were offered 1 crore 58 lakh shares constituting 26% of the total issue size. Similar details apply to all the other categories such as NII, QIB, SNI, retail employee, and others.
So Tanvi, were you aware of these? I mean, QIBs and RIIs and everything before studying the subject?
No, sir. I recently looked into these while preparing for the presentation.
Okay, great. Go ahead, please.
So, um, the Tata Tech's IPO highlights its commitment to innovation in safer, sustainable products and global leadership and R&D services. The risks include heavy reliance on top clients like JLR and Tata Motors, which necessitates diversification strategies. The company acknowledges industry dependence on automotive and actively seeks diversification. Tata Tech's strengths lie in an established market presence, versatile services, and an experienced management team.
Okay.
So the competitors that we'll be comparing in our future valuation model is L&T Technology Services. LTTS is a subsidiary of Larsen and Turbo. They offer a variety of engineering services, including product engineering, manufacturer engineering, and plant engineering. They specialize in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and digital manufacturing. KPIT Technologies, they specialize in IT consulting and product engineering solutions and services. They're known for their deep domain knowledge and expertise in automotive sector. Tata Elxsi, it's a part of Tata Group only. It is a leader in design and technology services across industries, mainly automotive only. They've been making electric vehicles, the technology for electric vehicles. Uh, they specialize in product design and digital services.
Okay, go ahead. But Rishi, you should have, I mean, just gone through this and, I mean, without reading, you would have given some kind of an idea rather than, just reading everything on the slide. Okay? Fine.
Yes.
ठीक है कोई बात नहीं आगे चलो.
So one thing more on that's not on the slide, the compulsions for the book building process. Tata Tech has a net tangible assets of more than 3 crores. It's approximately 1800 crore for the past 3 years. It should be more than 3 crores. The monetary assets, it should be 50% of the net tangible assets. It's around 57% for the last year and 53% the year before.
Okay.
The operating profit is close to 650 crores average for the last 3 years. It should be averaging 15 more than 15 crores.
Okay.
The net worth is also close to 2900 crores for the last 3 years. It should be more than 1 crore. So they are meeting the criteria for the book building process.
Okay. So, but you are saying no, but you see, they could have gone even without a book building, basically. So they have chosen
Yes,
book
sir.
building, basically, because they were, having all the
Yeah, they had all the
financials.
compliance.
Financials were all compliant, so they would have gone
Yeah.
for a fixed price also, isn't it?
Yes.
ठीक है आगे चलिए. खत्म?
No, sir.
Is that over?
No, sir. Can we next? Yeah, so this is the valuation model that we chose, mainly profit equity.
Okay.
So we took the median of all these variables, and we found that the Tata Tech was overvalued in comparison to the competitors that we chose.
Just hold on. I mean, in terms of P, Tata Tech P is 79, whereas median is 73.
Yes.
Okay, so you have chosen Tata Technologies and KPIT, Tata Elxsi, and Larsen Toubro. Okay, so
Yes.
Larsen Toubro is trading at a 40 times. Okay,
Yes.
KPIT 83 and Tata Elxsi 66 times. Okay, so it was overvalued. EV EBITDA is 53, whereas Tata is
Mhm.
53. So it's EV EBIT also. Okay, fine. So then it has been oversubscribed, and I think it's trading at a premium. Okay,
Yes.
despite your analysis being saying that it's overvalued. So what can be the reason for it?
I think so. The reason for oversubscription is mainly because it's a Tata company.
Okay, so it is backed by the Tata Group, you are
Yeah.
saying, and okay, so that's all.